So welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. In today's Minecraft video, we have a brand new beta for Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version. This is the version 1.17.30.20, now available for Android, Windows 10 and Xbox. Here is the official confirmation coming from J Wells, Megaspud, a community manager. You know this already. New Minecraft beta rolling out today with more bug fixes and tweaks. We've tweaked the spawning of ghasts and magma cubes in small spaces too, hoping it helps to balance things a bit. Check out the changelog for 1.17.30.20 beta here. If you want to check out the full changes, they are down below. So yeah, welcome back everyone. Today is actually a really good day for the Bedrock community because as I mentioned, we're on beta 1.17.30, which means 1.17.20 betas are complete. So over the next 1 to 2 weeks, we're going to have another full release, and that will be version 1.17.20. But I've noticed another change, and this is something that I highly recommended to the developers. You'll probably notice that we have Play Settings, Marketplace, Profile. Well, inside of here, you do not see achievements anymore. We do have settings inside of here, but if we go back to the home page, this is where your achievements are now located. Now, some devices already had this. I think it was like Android and iOS, but it's now here available for Windows 10 and Xbox. It wasn't previously. Previously, it was just like really awkward to access. It was so annoying, but your achievements are here and your settings are right here. So yeah, they're still tweaking the UI and I expect more changes to be made going forward. Right, let's check out the changes. As always, if you do enjoy today's beta video, please be sure to leave a like. I do really appreciate your support and it takes quite some time to set up these beta videos to explain it in the best detail I can. Getting into features and bug fixes, starting off with stability and performance. Everybody's favorite, fixed several crashes that could occur during gameplay. So you know when you just play in Minecraft and your game just crashes and you're like, wait, what? Why? Yeah, that's the crashes they're talking about. Fixed a crash that could sometimes occur when downloading large marketplace worlds. Accessibility changes, text to speech now correctly reads item names in the inventory. Inventory grid slots are no longer double counted for text to speech focus controls. Gameplay changes. It's an interesting one, this one. It's kind of like a parity. Light blocks are now visible when holding another and also show brightness value. So let's place this down, right? Now, light blocks, they actually originated on Minecraft Bedrock, right? But whenever you placed it, you couldn't see this, right? So it's very, very similar to the barrier. Now, Minecraft Bedrock, if you place down a barrier, take it out of your inventory holding spot, and then you go back over it, it instantly appears. So that's the change that they've done here with the light block. Now, the light block is a fantastic introduction to Minecraft. It makes map making so much more easier and mods and things like that. So whenever you are holding, let's move this out the way a second. Whenever you are holding this, it now instantly appears. And there's a couple more changes here. It says fixed light block not being removed when left clicking it while holding a light block. So the issue here is if you are holding a light block and you try to break a light block, it wouldn't break. So that's been fixed. So a couple of tweaks again to do with the light block. The other change here is fixed light block brightness not being adjustable when right clicking it. So there is many different levels that you can do here, right? So I've got a level 15, which is the highest level of the light block, and then this one's just the original one. It's basically not lit. If you want to check this out, it's /give@p, and then it's light_block. And if you do 1 and then you do 7, you should get a light level of 7. Okay, so there's various different versions. So the change here is, let's say we just started with the basic light block, which is this one. Whenever we now hold it and right click on it, it goes to the value of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and you get the idea here all the way up to 15. When you get to 15, you can change it back all the way down as well. So some very good changes with the light block just to make life a lot easier for Bedrock players and specifically map makers and mod makers. Very good change. Also forgot to mention fixed lightblock hitbox issues. So it's just a lot easier to use them in general. Fixed barrier block being destructible whilst not holding a barrier block. Now I read the changelog on this and basically people were kind of, we got a / game mode survival. People were able to break this, or at least it had like breaking particles. So it's been changed, but you can also see in survival when you are holding a barrier block, it doesn't show the barrier block. That's ordinary. If you go back to creative, you can see it. Oh, we have 2 of them. So that's the reason why I like the new changes to the light blocks, but also why barrier blocks are great. But that's also another change. The next one, boats now disappear from inventory correctly after placing it on water in survival mode. So / game mode S, whenever you place this down on water, basically you would have another boat inside of your inventory slot. It was basically a boat, a duplication glitch. So that's the change there. User interface changes. Text to speech for chat setting, once again, correctly narrates chat messages. Sidebar strings are now localized properly when a new language is loaded or the current language is changed. And this is the one I was talking about. Updated the achievements button and moved from the profile screen to the main menu and pause screen. So we hit this now. No longer are your settings down there. No longer your achievements up here. It's resume in settings as it should be. You go down here and you can now access your achievements. Thank you, developers, for listening to our feedback. Enabled new achievement screens for VR, not including PS VR. Moving on to vanilla parity changes. The first one we have, eating churros fruit while gliding no longer deals full damage to the player. So this is the same as Java. If you have an Elytron and you start eating these, I believe you still take a bit of damage, but you no longer take full damage. The next one, fixed an animation parity issue with skeletons not using both arms to hold their bows. Let me show you. So you'll see here, let's go to / time set night. And then let's do / game mode S. And let's, / game mode S. And let's summon a skeleton. You'll see that it's now both holding a bow. And you can see both of the arms are up. That wasn't the case previously. Now, we still do not have the good, cool skeletons on Bedrock like they do on Java. But the change here, you can see both arms are up. Before he kills me, let's go back to creative. And to make life a little bit easier for myself, let's set a day. Let me show you the actual change on the feedback website. So it's actually been an issue for a very long time. Apparently it was hotfixed and it came back. So the comparison here is you can see the arm is up, but it wasn't using them the same. And I think there's a better picture here as well. Yeah, so you can see this arm is forward, but he's using this one. This arm should be a little bit closer to the bow. I know it's like a minor change, but it's finally, that's how it's meant to look. How it did in the older versions, and then they broke it. And now it's been fixed. Mobs. Fixed an issue where mobs would sometimes render with incorrect geometry when viewed from the structure block preview window. Let me show you this. On the bug report, mobs in structure block previews are glitched. Check this out. Look how freaking glitched out the mobs are. I got some better pictures here for you. Check out this. So the pig is kind of rendering like a creeper. And then this one's like, honestly, I've seen this and I was like, honestly, I've never seen this happen before. But apparently it can happen. So just to mess around with this, let's put down a structure block. Let's put a pig in here and let's check it. So you can see here, like the mobs, they're not broken. They're not looking like creepers. I don't know how rare that occurrence was. I just thought it was really funny. Experimental features. Withers can now be spawned on negative height. So basically people will go into the new negative like 63 or 62 and trying to spawn a wither and it just wouldn't spawn at all. Now these next couple of changes are absolutely fantastic. The ghasts no longer spawn in less than a 5x4x5 area. So you've probably seen it before that ghasts were just spawning literally everywhere. That's now been fixed. Magma cubes no longer spawn in less than 3 by 3 by 2 areas. So both of these have finally been fixed. The next one is medium magma cubes now have a larger hitbox. And it says shulker boxes now remain in dispensers when dispensed at world height. So people will go into world height, dispensing them, and they would go like a couple of blocks above it. Just a glitch. Block changes. Unicode font now correctly highlights on signs with glowing text. So here's the bug report. It's a pretty new issue. Basically, as you guys know, this is your new and improved outlines. That's how it was looking with the Unicode, although it looks pretty cool. It looks like something really cool for Halloween, but certain languages, certain Unicode will now look a lot better. Waterlogged blocks no longer occasionally turn into ghost blocks, which means they just disappear. Pumpkins placed facing south, east, or west now can be used to trade with villages if they were mined with Silk Touch tools. More candles can no longer be added to candles placed without any support block. Now, I have no idea what this means, so if anybody does, please explain it to me. The next set of changes, graphical. Sky no longer renders through walls of a large enclosed area when using fog. Technical updates, education and chemistry. New chemistry material reductions can be defined in the JSON files. Chalkboards now appear consistently when being placed. Commands. And then you've got the /clone command now copies signal strength for levers and redstone dust. Now, the only reason why I put this one in here, because I thought this was pretty cool. So, of course, when you have a lever and then you have a redstone dust, so you'll know like the certain signal strength, you know? How far away the signal can go. So you can see the signal's getting a little bit weaker, and then of course it's going to stop eventually. So basically the commands, now the clone command will now copy the exact strength. The rest of the changes are in the changelog. So let's go and check them out. So again, if you're interested in the technical side of Minecraft, there has been quite a lot of command changes. It was too much text to put specifically on signs, so refer to the changelog if you're interested. There's been changes to mobs, items, and much more. Alrighty, I'm not even going to complain. But yeah, really, like the funniest thing today was to do with the structure block one where mobs would be deformed. Overall, it's good news though, because Bedrock is rapidly making progress. We're no longer in 1.17.20. We are now focusing on the 1.17.30 versions. I hope today's video has helped you out. If it has, could you leave a like? And if you're still watching in today's video, say, you know what, Echo, those structure blocks were pretty broken. Everyone, have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.